Hey guys, what's going on? Brofessor here, and today I'm coming at you with the next installment of the top 10 best LEGO Star Wars sets. Today we're going to be checking out the sets from the year of 2013, and as always, this is just my opinion, so you do not have to agree with everything that I put in this list, but if you do enjoy, don't forget to go down there, smash that like button. If you're new and want to support the channel, go and hit that subscribe, and then also let me know what your favorite sets from this year are down in the comment section below. With that all out of the way, let's jump straight into it. At number 10, where I put set number 75012, this is the Bark Speeder with Sidecar. This one sold for $25, came with the 226 pieces and 4 minifigures. You actually get 2 commando droids, only one is shown there. You get the Obi-Wan Kenobi, and then you also get Phase 2, I believe that's what that's called. Yeah, Phase 2 Captain Rex, that just because that's kind of what kind of armor he has. Come with the shoulder pauldron. A really simple set. I really like the sidecar that's added onto this speeder. It obviously allows for Captain Rex to also be sitting on there. This is from one of the scenes from the Clone Wars TV show when they actually went to the planet Kyros. So this comes straight from that. I actually really like that episode. This set is very nicely designed. I like how you have plenty of playability here. You can have them chasing each other, or you can have them get off the speeder bikes. Obviously, everyone has a weapon that you can use, and then this is also just a nice little set that can be used to sort of like build up, not an army, but kind of some speeders and a couple of characters. But that is why I put this one at number 10. So moving on to number 9, we have set number 75002, the ATRT. This one sold for $20, came with 222 pieces, and came with that 501st Trooper, a Commando Droid Captain is what's included right there, Yoda from the Clone Wars, and then that's actually like a Sniper Droideka, which is also, I believe, only ever shown in the Clone Wars TV show, so that's actually very interesting there. And then you obviously have the ATRT right there, which is essentially the exact same build as the 20th anniversary Clone Walker that was released this year. It looks almost the exact same, but I love the 501st color scheme, that nice rich blue. And then you also have the combination of that dark gray and the light gray. I think it looks absolutely amazing. I love ATRTs personally. It's probably my favorite walker from the Clone Wars era. And obviously then it appears briefly in Episode 3, but I really love the ATRT. And then you also get a nice slew of minifigures. That great color scheme really popping off. And that's why I put this one at number 9. So moving on to number 8, we have set number 75025, the Jedi Defender class cruiser. This one sold for $90, came with 927 pieces, and this one's kind of low on the list just because of personal preference. KOTOR isn't necessarily my favorite, but this is a nicely designed ship. I also really love the color scheme on this one. You got the nice dark maroon red color with some splashes of dark gray, but there's mostly that lighter gray, and then you also have some trans blue and some trans yellow included in there. The 4 minifigures included in this set from right to left is that Sith Trooper, Sith Warrior, a Jedi Knight, and then a Jedi Consular there. So very exclusive minifigures. Those 3 on the left, excluding the Sith Trooper, I believe are exclusive to this set, very rare. So they do include some nice minifigures, nicely designed. The ship does look a little weird, but I do really like the color scheme. This one, like I said, just personal preference. KOTOR, not my favorite, and that's why I put this one at number 8. So moving on to number 7, we have set number 75013, the Umbaran MHC. This one sold for $50, came with the 493 pieces, and Ahsoka Tano, 2 Umbaran soldiers, and then obviously you see the clone trooper right there. He's from the 212th. The actual cannon itself is nicely designed. I kind of like the spider aspect. Obviously I know it only has the 6 legs, but you do get that nice rubber cannon shooter up there. Very simple. One of the main reasons I really love this set is because of the great minifigure selection. Everyone in this set except for Ahsoka Tano is actually exclusive to this set, and that specific Ahsoka minifigure only comes in one other set. So great minifigure selection, a really nicely designed cannon that really, if you wanted to, could be used for either side if you're kind of trying to create some sort of a war scene. But that's really why I put this one at number 7. So moving on to number 6, we have set number 75024, the HH-87 Starhopper. This one sold for $40, came with the 362 pieces. You get a Nikto Guard, Cad Bane, and Reiko Hardeen. who's actually Obi-Wan, who's disguised as him. This is also, that minifigure is exclusive from the Clone Wars TV show, and I believe all 3 of these minifigures are exclusive to this set. I really do like this design of this, the actual ship that's right there. It is a little weird to some people, but me personally, I really do love the design of it. I think the speeder that's included looks a little weird. I think maybe they could have gotten rid of that and maybe just decreased the price a little bit. But other than that, a great minifigure selection like the majority of the sets from this year. There are a couple stickers. The color scheme on this looks absolutely amazing. I really love that nice tan color with the lime green. I think that works out very nicely, and you also have those kind of splashes of dark gray included, and that's why I put this one at number 6. So moving on to number 5, we have set number 75015, the Corporate Alliance Tank Droid. This one sold for $20, came with 271 pieces. So great price per piece there, and I really love this set because it's a great improvement on the Corporate Alliance Tank Droid that was released previously. It's much larger, it's much more detailed. You got some more playability on there with some of the flick fire missiles, and then you also get a great minifigure selection. You get that kind of dark orange droid from Geonosis, a nice clone trooper included. So a nice army builder here. You kind of get one unit from each side, and then you also get the Alliance Tank Droid for the droids. And then you also get a Jango Fett minifigure, which this is the only set that this specific Jango Fett minifigure comes. And it was actually the first time he was released since 2002 or 3. I'm not sure, whenever his Slave 1 came out. So it had been a long time since Jango Fett came out. So, great minifigure selection in this set, great for the price, only $20, you're getting plenty of playability. You could buy multiples of these, start kind of building up a little army, and like I said, the Corporate Alliance Tank Droid is very nicely designed, the color scheme is very nice, and that's why I put this one at number 5. So moving on to number 4, we have set number 75019, the ATTE. This one sold for $90, came with 794 pieces, so maybe a little overpriced for the pieces there, but you do get some nice minifigures included. You get a Clone Commander, Mace Windu, a Droid Commander, actually right there, and then both of those droids are those kind of dark orange color. You also get another regular droid included, and then that middle Jedi right there, his name is actually Coleman Trebor. He actually briefly appeared in the Episode 2 Attack of the Clones, but obviously not greatly known. The ATTE here, very nicely designed. Personally, I prefer the one from the Clone Wars, but I really do like this one. I don't think that they quite included enough of that kind of dark red color. You kind of see it there in the front, but then it kind of gets phased out through the back, and it's really just a ton of light gray, which is really why this one's a little lower. I probably would have put it up higher. Maybe they kind of adjusted that color scheme a little bit, but obviously great. You can open up both of those cockpits, or not the cockpits, but the panels there on the top, both flip open, so you got some storage inside for your minifigures, and then you obviously have the cannon up there that can be manned by a clone trooper. Overall, very nicely designed. The color scheme was just maybe a little bit off, but you do also get some nice minifigures included in this set as well, and that's why I put this one at number 4. So moving on to number 3, we have set number 10240, the Red 5 X-Wing Starfighter. This is the UCS version. Cost $200, came with 1,559 pieces. So once again, maybe not the best price per piece. The only minifigure, included in this one is R2-D2. Very nicely designed X-Wing Starfighter. This is definitely, in my opinion, the best designed X-Wing. Obviously, this is the second UCS X-Wing that was released, the other one being back in the year 2000. Get that nice plaque there. This is a very large model, very detailed model. I do think that it might be accurate to the movies, I don't know, but the kind of like tan that's thrown in does kind of throw me off a little bit because there's not a ton of it. But it is just kind of snuck in there. Overall, nice color scheme, obviously. You got the white, you got the nice red markings, light gray, included where necessary. You got the engines in the back, and the stand holds it up very nicely. Overall, just another amazing UCS set. And that's why I put this one at number 3. So moving on to number 2, we have set number 10236, the Ewok Village. This one sold for $250, came with the 1,990 pieces, and this one comes with a ton of minifigures, 17 to be exact. I'm going to list them off here for you. You get Chewbacca, Logray, Chief Chirpa, C-3PO, 2 regular Stormtroopers, Han Solo, 2 Rebel Commanders, or like Rebel Troopers, Princess Leia, 2 Scout Troopers, an Ewok Warrior, R2-D2, Wicket, Luke, and Tebow. Obviously, a lot of those are Ewoks. This is really one of the best sets to get Ewoks in, if that's something that you really like. A lot of Ewoks are exclusive to this set, or maybe only appear in one other one. Ewoks are not super common. So this was a great way to get those Ewoks if that's something that you were looking at doing. Overall, I think that this looks absolutely amazing. It was, at the time, considered a UCS set. Nowadays, this would probably be considered more of the Master Builder series, similar to the Cloud City that was released last year. It's definitely much more of a play set than a display set, but it could be used either way. They designed it absolutely amazing. This kind of almost reminds me of Kashyyyk, with the Wookiees all being up in the trees, but I really do love how this kind of encapsulates that feeling of the last kind of scene, and that whole feeling of Endor with all the Ewoks being up in their little village in the trees, and that's why I put this one at number 2. So moving on to the number 1 set for the year 2013, in my opinion, is going to be set number 75021, the Republic Gunship. This one sold for $120, came with 1,175 pieces. And for those that don't know, the Republic Gunship is definitely my favorite ship out of all of Star Wars, which is one of the reasons why this one is so high. For some people, this might not be an amazing set, but in my opinion, this is an absolutely amazing set. I'll start by going over the minifigures here. You get the clone pilot, a clone captain, the 2 super battle droids back there, and then you also get Padme Amidala, Obi-Wan Kenobi, and Anakin Skywalker, all from the Episode 2 Attack of the Clones, kind of when they're in that Geonosis arena. The one thing that I will complain about with the minifigures is Anakin's hairpiece. I feel like it's a little bit off. He's supposed to kind of have like that little ponytail, or like the braid, whatever you want to call it, and I just think that the hairpiece that they use is a little bit off. But otherwise, a great minifigure selection there. That little speeder thing that's included, I guess, is nice. It doesn't really serve much purpose, in my opinion. They could have gotten rid of it. Not necessarily reduced the price, but could have gotten rid of it. Nothing would have changed. But I guess that's a nice addition to throw in there. You do get the 2 cockpit slots. You only have the 1 clone pilot, but you could throw the clone captain in there if you wanted to. Or if you had another clone pilot, you can throw him in there. Up by the top kind of engines up there of the clone gunship, you have a ton of flick fire missiles to fire off, so plenty of playability, plenty of displayability. You can show this off. It looks very nice, and then you also have a ton of playability that is included with this. Obviously, those doors can open, and then you have some nice storage inside for any clones, or if you want to put Obi-Wan and Anakin in there, you can transport them around. And then you also have the laser turrets that are on each side that can come in and out. And then I also believe that you can put minifigures in the cannons that are on the wings there. I'm pretty sure that there is seating in there for you to be able to do that. But overall, like I've been saying, raving about this set, my favorite ship in all of Star Wars. And I think that LEGO did an amazing job designing this one. And I can't wait to see what they will probably end up releasing, another one for the comeback or the revival of the Clone Wars TV show. I can't wait to see some of the sets they release for that. But guys, that'll be it for this year's top 10 video. If you guys did enjoy, don't forget to go down there, smash that like button. If you want to support the channel, please go down there and subscribe, and leave a comment down below letting me know what you think of my list and what your favorite sets from this year are. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.